Hello, and welcome to Phoenix Starchild Tarot, a place where we seek advice, guidance, and wisdom from our spirit guides and the universe. Okay, let's cleanse the deck. Okay, and now let's shuffle the cards. So, as the deck is shuffled, take the time to think what questions you may need answered, what guidance you might be seeking, also what advice. Okay. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. This is a collective reading. Oh. One more. Okay, perfect. Now, split the deck in three. 1, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful. Alright, let's get started. Spirit guides, ancestors. Whoa. Okay, let me just see what we have here. We've got the Lovers, the Hierophant, Strength, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, and King of Swords. Okay, so the first row is already out. Spirit guides and ancestors. I see you've given me a couple more cards. So we've got Knight of Swords in reverse and also Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's keep going. Spirit guides, universe. What message do you have for the collective today? Spirit guides, universe. 9 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit guides, universe. Message. Oh, hang on a minute. That was way too many. Yeah, no, that is way too many. On the top of that deck, though, that was 10 of Pentacles, but we're going to put them all back because there's a large amount. Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Knight of Cups. 9 of Wands and 4 of Swords reversed. Okay, so it looks like that is the message today. Let me just make sure that's very good. Okay. Now, the bottom of the deck also, we have the World and also 3 of Swords reversed. So this is looking very positive. This is looking a wonderful reading. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to have a look and see the message in front of me. We're going to get straight into it. Won't be a moment. The energy that I see that you're channeling here, collective, is forgiveness. Recovering from quite a painful situation that has happened. And with this forgiveness and having that acceptance and working through that pain, it's giving you fulfillment and also allowing you to feel whole again, which is leading you to love with yourself, but also with others as well. So being able to extend that love out into the world, aligning with your values and being guided by the universe. Your spirit guides are here and they are helping you through this journey. You have gained a lot of strength. Overcoming this obstacle has allowed you to regain that courage within your own self, regain that strength, regain that confidence, and start having those fresh ideas come through to you again. Filling your emotional cup, having that love come into your world from yourself, also from others. It's leading to your emotional awakening, and you're able, you're able to think very clearly. You seek truth and honesty. You have very high standards here. However, with the truth and honesty that you are seeking, try not to be arrogant or tactless when you're seeking information. Remember what you're working towards and concentrate on your craft. Don't get stuck in your head with any of the situations that you've just come through. You're working really, really hard, and you are gaining that skill and mastering that skill. And it's leading you to accomplish great things and making your wishes come true, giving you complete blessings in yourself, in your world. And you're able to work really well with others. You're gaining that growth and also learning about yourself and about others. And that's leading you to follow your heart and soul, to follow your dreams. You're very resilient. And remember that through our hard work, we do need to rest. Don't get stuck in our mind. I see our own thoughts can be quite a burden in this reading anyway. So you reach the King of Swords energy, and you are thinking clearly, and you are leading with love, and you are seeking truth and honesty. However, having this moment in time, you don't want to become rigid with your thinking. You don't want to be, as I was saying earlier, rude or tactless with how you communicate. That's not what we're trying to achieve. Keep channeling that self-love, the higher love, the love that comes in from the universe, the love that gives you that strength and helps you stay creative and pour into your own cup. Stay in that loving energy and remember what you're working towards. You've got the world here, and it's your world that you're working towards. And you can create greatness when you're in this loving energy and creative energy. Also disciplined energy, which help move you forward through to the life that you're seeking. Learning that forgiveness, having that awakening as well, healing and releasing any of that hurt, that pain, starting this new chapter in your life, this world that is your world, that you're trying to achieve, that you're trying to be the best for yourself. And when you have that awakening, when you have that love, when you have that acceptance, and when you do release the past, man, it's such a beautiful, fruitful energy that enters into your world, enters into your life. And even if you do find yourself a little bit tactless, maybe, it's okay with that personal growth, you'll be able to manage through that situation. You are being guided with the Hierophant here. You are walking the path on a solo journey path. However, we are being guided through our journey. And we have that love, we have that protection. We gain that wisdom and the knowledge as well. When we have our own inner strength coming through, helping us gain that confidence. Anytime we may have been arrogant or rude or tactless in any way with our communication, we're growing to become better and better and better. So we remain in a King of Swords energy. We don't want to have that rude, tactless dynamic. We want that mental clarity. We want to be honest, truthful. We want that moral upright for justice in the world and for ourselves and for others. So we want that clear thinking, that clarity. And you'll be guided away from anytime you may feel, how do I say, I'm just going to say, just if you're ever rude or arrogant, which happens in time, there's just moments that pop up in life that happen. You'll be guided through it. It's okay. You'll be guided back into that loving energy. You'll be guided back into that strength. The universe is on your side with this reading. You're also on your own side with this reading. And when we work through these moments, well, this moment in time, this sort of moment, also this sort of moment in time, where we might need to rest, but we push ourselves past our limits to exhaustion. We want to think clearly and communicate clearly, but we might not be. We might have moments that may not be that way. But we can always come back. We can always return. That is the part of the personal growth, the journey, but also the guidance that we receive. It helps us gain that strength and continue to gain that strength. It helps us overcome any obstacle that presents itself to us. With this strength, we're able to stay in that flow energy, that loving energy, that emotionally fulfilled energy. We know that we're on our journey here to personal growth. We know that we're on our journey here to our emotional awakening. And to have that high standard of truth, justice, honesty, and living by those values and morals, that's what I see here that you're working towards, collective. So don't be too hard on yourself if these moments in time pop up. Just remember, regain that focus, keep on the journey of that growth. Keep learning those skills, gaining those talents. Let that ambition drive you forward to the life, to the world that you're seeking. Keep going with this energy and your wishes come true. You find that abundant, fulfilled life. You're able to work well with others. And that also helps you learn and grow further. It's amazing. You keep mastering those skills with all of the loving connections that you're making with yourself, but also with others, and filling your own emotional cup, following your heart and soul with your life's dreams, what you want to achieve. Keep that faith. And if you're feeling like you've got that exhaustion or burnout, any anxiety, take time to rest. That is very important here. It is showing that that could arise, so be aware of that. It's okay to rest when you do need to. That is thinking clearly. That is being honest with yourself. So make sure you're looking after your well-being. If your mind and soul is saying, hey, we need some time out, make sure you honor that time out. I like how you're moving forward into that forgiveness and loving energy with this start here, and then this is the beginning of this reading. It's really wonderful to see. It's a joy to see these sorts of cards that are communicating with us at the moment, and also helping us, guide us to sort of remind us, hey, we may have done some hard work, but we can be a little bit more tactful with our communication. That's okay. But also the continuation of learning this skill and really filling your emotional cup and your emotional well-being, which leads you to those blessings, that abundance. That's amazing. That's definitely a woohoo moment. It's a yay, we're on the right track. I feel excited about this reading, seeing these cards in front of me. What a wonderful reading to have. To know that, how do I say, to know that you're sitting in that loving energy and you are embarking on what you need for you to fill your world with love and to really get that wholeness for yourself, to release that pain. It's not easy to do that. To achieve that wholeness and release that pain, that's magic right there in these two cards here. I think that's a blessing to start right here. And it just shows and it flows. And this is what love does. Not fighting, not being to the point of exhaustion. Love. Love leads the way. And you are being guided back onto the path. If you ever journey off of that path onto a not so loving way, you are being guided back onto that path. And you are being guided to have that inner strength and the creative ideas and that self-love and to think clearly about it. This is exciting. This is very exciting. So look forward to coming through the other side. I know that there's been a bit of a rough journey that's been happening or that has been on the cards recently. So to see this particular reading today, it gives you good feelings, a good hope. To see this reading, I can see that it is a aligned journey forward. And what a magical journey forward it is. It's very creative. It's working on your skills. But that love energy, so important. And it really lights up the way, the path forward for you. So keep up that loving energy. It's going to set you free. So this is amazing. All right, well, I think I'm going to leave this reading here, and I hope you have enjoyed the message that the cards have had for you today. I hope you've had a little bit of wisdom come through, maybe been guided a little bit on your journey. If you have liked today's message, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and tune in next time for another day of advice and also guidance. And until then, have a wonderful day, and bye for now.